Hello and welcome to the Arcane Coffee Conversations, the only coffee conversation where we never drink coffee. I'm your host CyThe, and I am joined here today by the incredible Coach Cave. Coach Cave, what are you drinking today?
Okay, so I got the world famous Fago cream
Fago?
soda flavor,
Yeah,
premium.
can't say I've heard of it, but whatever. I've got some body armor here. Nothing crazy, but just gotta get hydrated. Always gotta stay
That's what I'm
hydrated.
saying.
This episode, in addition to normal stuff, we'll also be talking about Halloween. I know we're kind of late about it, but we'll be talking about it in the end, so don't go anywhere. Before I start, I want to remind you that this podcast would not be possible without WebWet Hosting, the official sponsor of the Arcane. Go to webawet.net and use code Arcane to get 15% off your next order. So thank you so much, WebAwet. With that in mind, Cave, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
All right, guys. So I'm Cave. Um, I'm a junior in high school. On the Arcane, I am a admin, and I am the coach of the Minecraft team. Woo!
Let's go,
Yeah,
Victus.
yeah,
Um, all right. So let's talk about you and the Arcane for a second. So how
yeah.
did how did you find out about the Arcane?
So it's been a while. No
Yeah.
idea how I joined.
Yeah.
I probably saw something on Twitter, like something like that, because I knew some people that were in it already, like in the like content creators, like
Oh,
some of
that's
those people. I
right.
knew them already, so I probably joined through maybe something like on Twitter through them. Um, but I talk about how I became like coach and stuff. Is that fine? We good?
Yeah, yeah. How did you? Yeah. How'd you
Okay,
become
yeah.
coach?
So I had like a little like esports Minecraft team. We were called the 7 Years, and I mentioned it in the Arcane. I was talking in general, and you know the Arcane was like, "Hey, we could use a Minecraft team. Would you guys like to like merge? Come join us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I would." So I brought most of my team over. I became the coach of the Minecraft team, and we've been getting a few new members and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of just simple like that, just a little quick merge.
How was that transition from going from a
Um,
smaller? I mean, granted, Arcane is still small, but like from just a Minecraft thing to
oh
maybe
yeah,
a more broad esports organization.
yeah. So um, we were inspired by this like group of like 4 or 6 people that like, and they were like, oh, we're like a esports team. So we just did something like that. We weren't really expecting to go anywhere with that at all. So and then when we got hit up with this, I talked with all the guys. I'm like, guys, this is this is like an actual team. Like, do we want to do this? Are we good? And some people were kind of like, I don't know, but a lot of them were like, yeah, yeah. You know what? I think we're ready to do this challenge. Be an actual esports team. So they handled it pretty well. I think some people were kind of like, oh, but the 7 years and stuff is like, you know, you win some, you lose some. Like, oh, we get to be a team, we get all this stuff, and some
Yeah,
people, they
and trust
some people didn't like it, but
it
most of the team was pretty good. And
losing a name hurts,
yeah,
especially
yeah,
when like I'm gonna be honest, I almost got rid of the Arcane. We almost
mhm.
merged with someone else. And we
Oh,
were gonna potentially drop the name and didn't go through, and I'm so grateful I didn't because but
yeah.
it's a tough like
Yeah,
name.
like once you have a brand, I mean, it's hard to like. I mean, even if you just change it and like the name and say the same brand, it's still hard. I mean,
Yeah, it's
but like merging with a whole new team, changing names and branding of it. I mean, it's not like an incredibly easy thing to do, but we managed, and I mean, most people were like, "Oh yeah, good for you guys," made it on like an actual thing, So
yeah.
yeah, we're all happy about it.
Um, so I guess kind of going into Minecraft, I've played a little bit of Minecraft, but I'm gonna be honest, I really don't play much. I have Pocket Edition,
Oh, let's
which
go.
I heard is like kind of a meme, but I don't know. But um, I guess you're the coach of the Minecraft team. So what does that entail in Minecraft? Because I know for like Overwatch, you're like making strategies and making strategies
Yeah.
is like what is a coach? And I heard you guys do something Bed Wars. Is that what you coach specifically?
Um, yeah, we do some stuff with that. I mean, there's like so much that you can do in Minecraft. There's so many different aspects of different tournaments. Back when we were in 7 years, we did all sorts of tournaments. We had some tournaments where it was like PvP fighting, so we had to, practice our fighting abilities and all that. And we had to pick certain players that were good at that. And there's like two different types. There's uh in the 1.9 update they completely changed all the PvP stuff. So you got to split it into like two categories: the pre 1.19 or 1.9 stuff, and then after 1.9, because they're completely different style, different everything. So I mean, it's kind of hard to master both. But then aside from PvP, there's all sorts of different, like there's like building competitions. One of the building competitions we did, we got second place and got like, I don't know, $40 or something. Yeah. I
Hey,
know,
we
I
take
know.
those.
Funny enough, it was actually a Halloween contest.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
actually,
it's perfect theme. Yeah.
um,
So
what was like the biggest change between the two, the update? Like, what was the biggest thing they changed?
the biggest change between the update was um like the way you attack. In pre 1.9, the attacking was mostly just how fast can you click. It was lots of strategies, like jumping would get you like crits to do more damage, and all sorts of different, you got to go really fast, click as fast as you can, all this stuff. And then after, they actually made it so the faster you click, the less damage you do. So there's like a cooldown,
Huh?
and you have to,
That's
so
very
it's
weird.
more, yeah. And they added like shields and stuff so you can block attacks now and all that. So it's very different from just click as fast as you can to now you have to time attacks, and it's more skill based now
Okay, I
instead of
kind of
just clicking fast.
I like that. I don't think I've played Minecraft with that update, but I like
Yeah,
the more skill you can put into it, the better.
yeah. I mean, it's better. It's
In my mind,
it's
I don't
kind
know.
of
It is
hard.
not.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to train. Like, okay, you just have to click fast. Like, I mean, you can obviously like, I don't know, do different skills and stuff, but like it's, I mean, some you can only click as like you can't really click fast. If that's as fast as you can go and it's not fast enough, not much we can do,
No, yeah.
you know. But when there's skill, you can practice that, and there's different skills you can try. Like, okay, what if we do attack, shield, backup, like different combos and stuff. Like it's way more easy to train and do all that sort of stuff in the after 1.9 update.
Do you within the competitive Minecraft environment, do you have like a favorite moment or memory that you want to share?
Oh, let's see here. Um, uh, let's see here. One of my, I don't know if it's like a favorite because we definitely did not
It
win
can be
this
memorable.
this
It
one.
doesn't have to be.
Yeah, yeah. Me and one of the other players, he's yep, still in the team now. His name's DGC.
Oh yeah.
We were in this it was kind of like a competition. They called it 24-hour SMP. So it was just a world, and it was open. Um, there was different teams. I forgot how big they could be. I think it was like 2 to 4 or something. But it was just open for 24 hours straight, and you gathered resources and all that you could. And then after a certain time, after that 24 hours ends, you fight to the death. So um, during this competition, I was already dead. I was out, and DGC was going. He was doing pretty good. He made this trap where he like dropped TNT down on people. Um, but he messed it up, and he blew himself up with like a
Oh
lot of
no, you
TNT.
can't do. No,
It wa-
you can't do that.
it was pretty funny. There was like a because he killed like three people, and he celebrated. He's like yes, and then he
Oh,
blew himself. It was funny. We were laughing really hard after it. We did not win. But
so
yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
were you able to kill other people during that 24-hour period, or only after it?
No, only after.
And
So it was just resource gathering for like 24
did
hours.
you play the whole 24 hours?
I did not. Um, some people on other teams they did.
I
That's serious
I
dedication.
mean, that's got to take a toll on you physically.
Oh
That sounds
yeah,
like a Mr. Beast
but
challenge.
yeah, there was a money prize. I forget it was a couple $100, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
So
All right.
I mean,
That's some money.
some people were like, "Hey, I'm gonna get that money," you know.
Yeah, yeah.
They wanted it, but me and DGC, uh, we were not gonna stay up 24 hours straight to you know, win. We wanted to get somewhat far. We probably didn't think we were gonna win like the players who played the full 24 hours.
No,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Did you get diamond armor?
Um, I think we got some. I don't think we got full diamond armor.
Okay.
Just I mean, 24 hours a lot seems like a lot of time. You know, we were sleeping and eating, and we weren't on for that whole session.
Oh yeah.
So
I get that.
yeah, we didn't get too much. We were mainly focusing on the TNT traps, dropping TNT down on people because people would go under us. We'd drop it, boom, they'd blow up, and we got a few kills like
Fair
that.
enough.
So
Yeah.
it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Um, I guess maybe shifting. I don't know if this is considered casual or not. To be honest, it could still be competitive. But I know. I think you own a server called Logcraft. Am I
I
right?
do, I do, yeah.
I saw you posted a recent episode. It was like a Halloween themed episode with
Yes,
DGC.
I did.
You want to talk about Logcraft and what it's
Sure,
about?
yeah. So Logcraft is it's actually not a competitive thing. It's not really an event. It's just survival. It's just a bunch of us playing together. Me and DC actually own it together.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it's just an SMP survival multiplayer. Uh, we we really don't do like any sort of fighting on there. There's like some other servers and stuff that like to focus on that, but we more focus on like the building aspect.
Yeah.
We love building these really big, enormous, like intricate buildings, and
So,
uh,
do you like building them in creative or survival?
the server is fully survival. There's
Okay.
no creative, so we have to go and gather all this stuff for hours and stuff before we, build this big thing. So yeah, it's fun. We kind of have like a little economy with like diamonds as money. We have shops and we have roads going towards like all the different players' bases. I think we have around 30 players right now. So yeah, it's
That's
fun.
good.
It's fun.
I remember I loved creative mode. Um, well, and I just like building stuff. And me, my sister, and my stepbrother. My stepbrother, some of you may know, is Spark. He's on the Arcane server. We had a like a little Minecraft world. But unfortunately, Spark's computer got stolen at one point, and we lost the world. And it was so fun. We were it was still in the beginning, but like we haven't done anything since because we were like, we built these cool houses, and I had built like this rail system to connect everything, and we were gonna have currency and stuff.
Hmm.
But I just remember like we built we had one world where we tried to build hotels. We had one world where we had like we called it like the dream world where there was like a hill. We just had like an obsidian fort on a hill, like tiny, 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 like just barely enough to fit some beds and some chests. But and we would just fish every day. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun times.
Yeah.
Um, is there any future like tournaments or events or things that you're eyeing for the Arcane Minecraft team?
Um,
Something that we should be on the lookout for, maybe?
So whenever there's a big event, we try to get into those, but you know how it is. We aren't like, I don't know. We aren't like Dream or something
Yeah.
like we can't get into everything. We've been doing a lot of Nova Universe events because we can usually get into those pretty well. Something that me and DGC have been working on is actually a separate event called Capture Saturday, and it's like a capture the flag type game.
Hmm.
It's gonna be an event, and we actually have um there's some Arcane Minecraft players that we have not been allowing to see like any of it, so that they could participate
Oh,
in
I
it.
like that.
So yeah, we're gonna have Arcane players participating in, you know,
That
like an event that
that
we made.
that's
But there's
really
gonna be other people too. There's
no,
gonna
yeah,
be lots of other people, so that'll be fun. So yeah.
yeah, 100%. Um, let's see. I had something in my brain, and then I lost it. Oh yeah, I hear a lot of like complaints about like the upper echelon tiers of Minecraft and how like it's almost impossible to like move up in the popularity or something in Minecraft. Like I know there's a lot of controversy around that.
Oh yeah. There's just
Speak your mind. This is it's just
yeah.
me
I
and you.
mean, like once a I mean, there's like the two ways people can get popular in like the Minecraft scene. Really, it's if you like make like content like Dream, he
Yeah.
does videos and live streams and stuff, and then there's if you like own like a server or event, because there's some pretty well known guys up there that make like all sorts of different events and stuff, and but once you become like that high, that famous and stuff, everyone knows you, and then someone goes, "Hey, didn't you, you know, I don't know, say a swear word or something
Yeah.
back in
Oh,
1985?" And then they get canceled.
uh,
Cancel culture is really bad in the
it's oh
Minecraft
man.
community. Dream has been canceled so many times
I
already.
know. I'm
He's still famous because he has really dedicated like
fans.
Dream stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's been exposed for like being racist, using like slurs. I think being like, I don't know, very inappropriate to
Hmm.
like minors and like, and he's still really popular. I don't know how he does it. Like,
I don't
I don't know.
know. I don't know anything about this, of
Yeah.
course. Um. So I guess besides do you have anything else to add on the Minecraft side?
I guess that's pretty good. I covered a lot of stuff there, so
Um. Kind of moving away from Minecraft. What is like a different game that you would play? Because I usually like I play Overwatch. That's my main game, but I don't play it all the time because sometimes you're like, man, this game's.
oh yeah. So besides Minecraft, I do play that a lot.
No, yeah,
I play Battlefield 5 a lot.
I've heard of it. You,
It's um there's this one mode on it. It takes place during World War II. It's like a first person shooter.
mhm.
But they have these modes where there's like 60 to like 80 players in one map, and it's huge, and there's airplanes and tanks and all sorts of vehicles that you can drive. You can you could be a kamikaze bomber,
Uh,
like, and you can go down and blow up a tank and stuff. Like it's yeah, it's quite an experience, and there's so much action going on because there's so many players there. I don't know. I just like the big, like, there's so much action going on, and it's all just by players. So yeah, it's a pretty fun
do you
game.
do you still play that game?
Yeah, I still play it. I still
Okay.
play it every so often.
Are you gonna get Overwatch 2? It's a big question.
um, I'm not sure yet. I wasn't I didn't really play over like the original Overwatch, but I've been thinking about like getting more into like Overwatch and Valorant and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean more for like this team too. I mean, also like they just started like Rocket League,
Yeah,
so
Rocket League.
yeah, I've definitely been like considering kind of looking into it. Like, oh, maybe it would
Yeah.
probably be good to get these games and
I
do
mean,
some stuff with these
hey,
guys. So
you play what you like. If you don't like the
yeah,
mainstream kind of games, like I get that. Like, don't just play what you like, honestly.
yeah,
Um, so everybody, this is a special Halloween fall episode.
yeah.
So how was your Halloween? Did you go out, dress up,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
some?
I actually I didn't go out and dress up. I mean, I was thinking about doing it,
Yeah.
but all of my friends were either like working or doing something
Oh
else.
man.
So it was like, yeah, I don't know. Like I don't. I mean, it's
Did
alright
you
to
did
go
you
out
hand out
alone. But
candy?
yeah, I actually went to like one of my friends' house who had to babysit, so he couldn't go out, but he could stay home and hand out candy, and invited like me and one of my other friends over, and we hung out there. He handed out candy.
That's my favorite
He
thing
has
to
a
do.
PlayStation VR, so we did some stuff there. We had like the surgeon simulator. You had to like
Oh, that's fun.
transplant
Yeah.
organs and like the brain. I don't know. It was interesting, I guess.
I definitely
Um,
enjoyed the handing out candy. I didn't go trick or treating either.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, but definitely the handing out candy. I remember one year I had braces. Um, and on holiday, there you go, you got them now. Um,
Yeah.
and on Halloween, I'm eating the candy or whatever, and braces are doing fine. I'm
Yep.
eating stuff I shouldn't be eating with braces, but they're doing fine. And I'm like, you know what I need? I need something healthy because I'm a little bit sick of all this candy. I
Yeah.
was feeling so I needed a little break. So we had a little. I think we had like a little veggie platter because we had some friends over. We were watching football.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, and I grab a carrot and I bite it. And out of all the things in Halloween, none of the carrot broke my braces, or not the like the wire, and it came out, and I had to go
Yeah. Yeah.
fix it and
Yeah.
everything. It's just like, God,
So what? You go into like the orthodontist. You're like, I know it's Halloween. I broke my braces on a carrot.
that's. I don't think they believed me.
Yeah,
Uh,
if I
but
was a not gonna lie, if I was an orthodontist, I would have been like, yeah,
but
sure, you a carrot.
but hey, if you're watching, there's a carrot. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah.
Um, controversial question for you.
Ooh.
So there's only one right answer, so you better get this
Uh-oh.
right.
Oh no.
Is chocolate a candy?
Uh. Okay. I'm gonna say yes. Let me explain. Let me explain. Let me explain.
This is incorrect. This is so incorrect. This is
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's hear your reasoning.
no, no.
Let's
I want
hear
to
your
hear.
reasoning.
No, no. Let's hear yours first.
So are you telling me if someone hands you a Kit Kat, you go, "Oh, look at this! I don't know meal.
Look at this
What do you see it
chocolate.
as? Look at this chocolate. Are you talking like chocolate is like its own thing?
Yeah, like there's just chocolate and then there's candy.
Mm. Well,
Because
hmm.
if I said the word candy, there's no way your mind goes to a Kit Kat right away. No
I
shot.
mean, hold on.
No shot. And the viewers right now, people watching, comment if you think
Ah
chocolate is a
man,
candy or not. Because there's no way. That's what I want to see in the comments. Is chocolate a candy or
hold on.
not?
What do you define as candy? That's
Not
the real
chocolate.
question.
Not chocolate. I
Okay,
I get probably like if you looked at the Webster's diction. You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now.
okay. If I looked at if you have like one of those like 80% cacao like chocolate bars, sure. I don't know if that would be candy, but the American candy is just so much sugar. It's
It
barely
is,
even chocolate
but
at that point. So it's more candy. It's its own thing. You know?
Okay, here's what the official definition of candy is: a sweet food made with sugar or other sweeteners, typically formed in small shaped pieces and flavored with chocolate, fruits, or nuts. I think,
Chocolate.
but it says flavored. Like you can have a
Yeah,
chocolate
but
jelly bean.
okay,
That's a
but it said
candy.
like
But
sugar.
chocolate itself,
So it's like if you have sugar and then you flavor it with cacao, and
no,
then you have
that's not a.
chocolate.
You can't do that. I guess. Well, that's just like a
Okay,
jelly bean. That's just a jelly bean. You just described a
but
jelly bean. Sugar.
have you ever had flavored chocolate?
I have. That's
But is
flavored.
that
It's
candy?
flavored
Is that
chocolate.
so? Is that candy?
No, it's flavored chocolate.
But isn't it made with sugar?
It's
It's like sweet, and it's shaped
ice cream is made
and
with
it's
sugar. Ice
flavored
cream
by.
isn't candy.
Damn! Ah!
I don't think you can define just because something is made out of sugar
Mm,
is it
damn.
candy, because soda has sugar, healthy foods have sugar. I
Hmm.
don't know.
This is an
We're gonna
interesting
we're gonna
debate.
we're gonna have to agree to disagree, maybe.
I guess I don't know.
I think I
I,
think
I would just like to note I had this like weird chocolate one year, and it was blue raspberry flavored.
nope. That see,
It was blue.
I love blue raspberry
I
foods.
know it was so gross.
That doesn't seem like it'll work.
It tastes exactly how you think it would taste. It's
Oh,
chocolate, so you got that chocolate
yeah.
taste, but then artificial blue raspberry sweetener in it. And then
Oh,
you bite it and it's like, oh, these don't work.
yeah. Blue raspberry, like in
It was like
candy.
sour too, like the sour blue
Oh
raspberry flavor.
gosh,
And
that's
it
don't
was
make
like
chocolate
eating like
sour.
rotten chocolate. Like no,
That's
no, thank you. Yeah.
all right.
It was blue too. It was blue.
Oh god, that's weird.
Okay, yeah. Let's
Uh,
just push this aside. Let's let
all
the
right.
comments
Yeah, we'll
argue.
let the comment section argue.
Yeah.
Top three chocolates or candies.
Or okay.
So it's not like top three chocolates and top three
Yeah.
candies. It's
Okay,
chocolates.
just combined. So I'm just gonna straight out say I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I'm not saying I dislike it, but it's just like I don't know. It's just mm,
Okay.
kind of a medium for me. So I really like gummy stuff a lot. Like uh maybe I can find something. I don't know. Gummy worms are kind of like top tier for me. Sour
Okay.
gummy worms, I mean,
Sour
like
gummy worms.
sour
I
gummy
like
worms
those
are
too.
top tier for me.
Yeah.
Um, although I said chocolate's kind of down, I actually really like Kit Kats a lot. Like that wafer kind of carries,
Mm.
like
That's
it's really
definitely a
good.
popular one for sure.
Hmm. So these are kind of like specific, but these these are really good.
So it's like Twizzlers but better.
They're Wiley. What is it? Wiley Wallaby? I don't know. Probably
So,
Australian or
it
something.
looks like Twizzlers, but
Yeah, they're in the shape of Twizzlers, but they have a really different taste than like
yeah.
if you got like actual Twizzlers, even like Red Vines and kind of like off brand for like Twizzlers and stuff. They kind of all have like a similar flavor. These are just something else. I don't know.
What are they called
So
again?
Wiley Wallaby or something.
I'm gonna have to try those because I love like stuff like that.
They have a lot of different flavors too. They have like a green apple one. Those are really good. I don't know. Some people I know some people like that I've had try them really dislike them, and some people love them. It's one or the other. So,
Um,
how about you? What's your top three?
let's see. I would say Warheads. I love sour candies.
Oh,
So
that's
so
true.
so give me some of those Warheads. It's tough. There's a lot of good ones out there.
That's
Um,
facts.
I would say I don't know if this count Haichu.
Yeah, I'd count that.
Haichus.
That's
Those
good.
those are
Choose
good.
are.
If you haven't had a Haichu yet, go get a Haichu. And I guess third, it's close. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna put a chocolate in there. Um,
Okay.
we'll put Toblerone. Do you know what
Okay,
it's like? A
okay.
Swedish
Yeah,
chocolate.
I know. It comes in like the. I thought it was Swiss.
Oh, Swiss. As,
Something like. Yeah, it comes in like the.
yeah, it's kind of the
Yeah,
triangles. Those are really good.
that's facts.
Um, I guess kind of moving past chocolates and candies. What thoughts on still food related? Thoughts on
Okay.
pumpkin flavored things? So pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin pie.
Yeah, might be controversial. Pumpkin spice things, not my
I
thing.
agree, not my thing either.
I don't know. I just I just don't really get it. I don't get like the I mean I get it's like a classic like Halloween fall flavor, but like I don't know. It's kind of overdone too.
Oh
Like
yeah,
just everything. Yeah,
like
I'm not a big fan.
I would agree. One thing pumpkin I do like, I like pumpkin seeds. Like
Pumpkins
when like
like
when
the baked ones.
yeah, like you then they throw a little
Yeah.
salt. Like we would home make them because we would carve pumpkins.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
And
what
we
you're
would
talking
just take the
about. You
seeds
always
out.
yeah.
It was good. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm more talking like the pumpkin spice like flavoring. I
Yeah,
mean that's kind of a whole different thing.
pumpkin pie. Would you do you like that either?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of that either, to be honest.
yeah. It's okay. I wouldn't say I hate it or anything, but if there's a bunch of pies out, I'm not going for pumpkin.
Yeah, 100% apple pie is supreme in my eyes.
That's just yeah, good one.
Or peaches and mango. Those are good. I like those.
Mm,
Anyways, um, is there any scary movie that you like?
um, I like a good amount of scary movies. I just saw the new movie Smile
Oh,
with that one was like pretty terrifying in my opinion. Um, Kind of funny story. I brought one of my friends to see it. He's Mormon, very strict religious Mormon. Has never seen a horror movie before. He's home alone. Parents are in Colorado, so he's like, "Oh yeah, my parents aren't here. Yeah, let's go see a movie." Comes, we go out. It's like midnight, and I think it's a bit before. It's maybe around 10, and it's dark out and stuff. This was just like a week ago, and it's cold. We go out, we watch it. He's terrified. Never seen a horror movie before, or like anything really scary, and he's seeing like this is terrifying to like me, and I
yeah.
like watching this. So I can just imagine how like absolutely terrified he is. He walked out and he's like, "That was so scary. I don't want to do that ever again."
You know,
You know,
I can 100% relate to that, and I'll tell you why. A
yeah.
couple years ago, I was on a cruise, um,
Okay.
and they had like this teen group on the cruise where like you could do stuff at night when you're not on land exploring. We were in Europe for that cruise, and so one of the nights was like horror movie night or something, and they chose the movie Insidious, which I've heard is like one of like the hardcore horror ones.
Uh, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that,
Okay.
but it definitely like I've definitely heard like
I've
about
heard it's
its
like a pretty scary.
horrors.
So I grant you, I had never seen a scary movie before, and I'm like, oh, I just want to hang out with teens and have a good time. So I go. It's late at night. We're sitting there in a dark room on a cruise ship, so we could rocking a little bit, and the movie starts, and there's like this demon lady in a window, like spying on a baby, and he's like, she just like flashed through, like in the back. I could not. I was like covering my eyes half the time. Eventually got like too late for me. I probably could have stayed up if I really wanted to, but I was like, I'm not enjoying this experience. So
Yeah,
I just left. I'm now I can kind of handle some more, but I'm still not like a big fan.
yeah.
But
Yeah. If I can add at the end of my story, so yeah, we were done. It was past midnight. So it's dark out, and I go and I drop him off, and I'm like, okay, have fun after you watch probably the most terrifying thing you've ever seen in your life. It's midnight, your parents aren't home, you're home alone. Have fun, have a good night. I
No,
left him
you're a
there.
terrible friend. No, you can't just say.
In my defense, I had work at 6 in the morning. I kind of had to get back and go to bed.
Well, you didn't
Like,
have to stay, but you didn't have to
I,
be like, oh, you better watch.
I
You're
know,
all
I
home
know.
alone right now. Better watch out.
I I hear that his night wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay.
Like I thought he'd be under his covers shaking, probably a nightmare. He was I mean he was creeped out, but he was like it wasn't too bad for him. So
No, yeah. Um, do you have anything else to add?
not really.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you, Cave, for joining this podcast, episode 2. It's hopefully going strong. Hope you enjoyed being on.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it was fun.
thank you everyone for watching, of course. Hopefully we can
Like
get
and
even
subscribe.
like and subscribe, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wepawet, for sponsoring. Use code Arcane for 15% off checkout. And yeah, guys, thank you so much. Things are going well here. And remember, feed the flame, baby.
Feed the flame.